Good evening and welcome to Let's Play Frugal 911 Operator Edition Episode 1. A 911 Operator is a new game for us. We just picked it up a few days ago. We've been messing around with it. Probably spent maybe an hour or two total playing around with it. And so we thought it'd be a really good game for us to start right from the beginning with you and take you all the way through as far as we can. And so tonight is Episode 1. And let's go ahead and start off with our career opportunity here. So we're going to recommend for our first playthrough, which would be basically us, our unique stories are recommended for the first playthrough. Each call can only occur once. Maintain positive reputation through all duties in each sitting. Now, if you've never heard of a 911 operator or don't know what 911 is, it is in the United States the number that you call for an emergency. I understand in other countries it could be 112 or 999, but in the United States it is 911. And in this game, you play the role of the 911 operator and dispatcher. So you'll take calls, get incidents, send police, fire, and medics to various emergencies as they occur across whatever city you happen to be located in at the moment. And you see this one in Kapolei in Hawaii with a population of 15,000 and change. So a very small city, so it's something to get us started. And probably the best way to describe the game is actually just let's get in and play it, and you can see for yourselves exactly what we're talking about. All right. Now, each time it loads into a new city, you get some first aid tips. Now, some of those you'll actually end up using in the game as you talk to callers who call in with various emergencies. Some of them are just good life pro first aid type knowledge to have. So always a good read, in this case when panic in a crowd, staying calm, what happens when the crowd gets crazy, and how do you handle yourself. So probably not going to see something like that in 911 call, I'm going to guess. But it's a good life pro tip to pick in general. Now, in this one we have Kapolei, and we've got 3 duties. And we've got one unit, which this is a police car, holds 2 crew. Each one of them is armed. Another police squad car, 2 police officers, both armed. And then we have the police van, which holds up to 4 people. And this officer is armed. And then we have 2 ambulances and with 2 medics now. So again, we have open spots there. We could go 3 medics if we really wanted to, and obviously the more people you have, the more a higher volume you can handle. So there's another ambulance. And we have 2 fire trucks, one with a single firefighter and one with 2 firefighters. And then we have another fire vehicle over here, which is a technical truck. So as you'll see as we go in, some of the jobs don't require a full truck. You know, for instance, cat gets stuck in a tree. You don't need to send the fire pumper truck out there. You send out firefighters with some technical gear. They help get the cat down. And meanwhile, then your pumper truck remains available for an actual fire. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up a new team and assign this technical truck to that team. And we have staff. So you can see we have additional people here. We will want at least 1 firefighter in said technical truck. We have a medic, and let's go ahead and assign him to this crew. We have additional police officers, so let's assign them here to the police van. So if we have an occasion where it's going to require a bigger response, let's say a mass shooting or something like that, this is the people we're going to spend. All right, and let's go ahead and start our deployment and get into it. All right, initially you've got your units spread around the city, and you want to kind of take a look at that, see if that matches up with what you want. Like this guy here, the technical crew, probably want him more centrally located because he's going to be going on calls all over the city. So we just click on him, right click to where we want him to be, and he'll zap over there. Now, they won't move this fast during the game. This is just in the setup phase. They're moving at that speed. And we've got a fire truck going to handle this side. We've got one to handle this side, so we're satisfied with that. Let's put that police van, again, also in the middle. And let's send this police car over here and bring him down a little bit here. And then we've got a medic here. Oop, let's look at our units here. We've got one ambulance here, one ambulance up here, one ambulance over there. So they're fairly spread out. And you can see that you can watch their current status. They're on patrol, 2 crew, and there's 2 places for people to be held here. So let's go ahead and get her started.
If there's any FTO or crew check on turning.
All right, now this is just some background radio noise. This is an actual dispatching you'll get. There we go, an incident right here.
Yeah, I'm leaving that.
And we got a homeless SWAT. And he's right there in his patrol area, so we got that one. We've got 2 police officers. We've got 4 people.
What are the orders? Heading over there.
And let's go ahead and help them out by sending somebody. The more people you send, obviously, the faster you can get these situations resolved. So,
shots fired. Requesting backup.
oh, they're under fire. Good thing we already had the police van rolling that direction. And let's get him more centrally located.
Understood.
And
Reporting.
let's go ahead and roll an ambulance just in case one of the officers gets hurt. I want to make sure that we are maintaining safety. Now we have another incident occurring here, which is a woman's bag being stolen, and we have the officer
heading over there.
we just sent from over there, heading back that direction. So, all right. And you can see we've got our situation here is resolved. Let's send that van
What are the orders? On
back
my
to
way.
the central. And
We are ready.
he's back on patrol.
What are the orders?
Let's
Affirmative.
send him that way.
Sorry, 10-4, thank you.
And
What
we'll
are the
send
orders?
him
Sorry, 10-4, thank you. I
back
copy.
over that
Going
way.
there.
Wait for the location
All
on
right.
7798.
So we've got him on site here.
Oh, yeah. I'm on
We've got
10-4.
our suspect, and it'll last for 17 seconds. He'll still be tied up. And way out here, we've got a medic unit, a person found unconscious for unknown
Standing
reason.
by.
So
Waiting for orders.
let's go ahead and send an
Heading over there.
ambulance that way. And he's going to be there for a minute, so we want to make sure that we've got coverage. We're pretty well covered with ambulances elsewhere, so I don't think we need to reposition right now.
Wait for the location on
All
7798. 113, Lieutenant.
And take this minute. Now we could speed up the game speed here. Up top center screen, you can see we can go significantly faster if we so choose, but I think it's a good speed just for you guys to see initially. Oh, we've got 2 police cars over
Waiting
here.
for orders.
We really should be
Right
looking
away.
over here.
What are the orders?
And him,
10-4.
we'll get him moving back over this way. All right. Now we've got a police situation here.
Standing by.
1 suspect, car reported.
Reporting.
So let's go ahead and
10-4.
1 suspect, 1 squad car. You should be okay.
10-4.
And he's going to follow the roads. Now, one of the things I didn't mention is that these are actual real cities. These are real maps. So when you load up, it actually will ask for your location or try to determine your location and download a local map for you if they can. And we got 4 suspects, so we want to go ahead and
What
let's
are the
roll.
orders? I copy. Going there.
Reporting.
We're going to roll both these officers
Understood.
that way. And we've got medical assistance required.
Reporting.
And
On my
we know
way.
that other medic is tied up.
Waiting for orders.
Oh,
Standing by.
no,
Understood.
he's not. Okay, so
What are the orders? Heading
I'm
over
sure
there.
he's still busy, but he's not.
What are the orders? 10-4.
Can go that way. He's no longer occupied. So we've got 2 police officers, or 2 crews, 2 squads, headed that way, and they've entered the house probably with hostile intentions, so let's see what happens. So we've got 2 officers. Looks like he's... Alright, so we're locking up 2, but you can see that still leaves 2. Okay, we got another incident.
Reporting.
And that requires ambulance. Pregnant woman unexpectedly
Reporting.
starts to give birth. So let's
Heading over there.
roll that medic that way.
707, please locate me
And you
to
can
the
see now that we have
178.
the additional officers on scene. We are resolving this pretty
If there's
quickly.
any FTO or crew for that gun turning, give us some experience.
Alright. And that'll resolve in 3
Case
seconds.
resolved. Waiting
Alright.
for instructions.
So let's
I
go ahead and
copy.
move these
Going
guys
there.
back where we
Reporting.
want them
Heading over there.
to.
Reporting. Right away.
Alright. And now we're set up and hopefully ready for whatever they throw at us next.
If there's any FTO or crew for
And
that
we
gun
have a
turning,
medic.
give us
We
some
have a
experience.
person with overdosed on drugs, critical medical condition. Our nearest medical truck
I'm
just
listening.
finished,
Right away.
so we'll send him that way.
On my way to the hospital.
Yeah, I'm leaving Adelaide. That's going to be a 90 hour. Show me going to the other 1011.
Alright.
Sorry, I guess the situation on 78, the civilization street ever.
Alright, now we'll keep an eye on this situation here.
Wait for the location on the 7798. Victoria, we got a visual. After 1K, boy.
If there's any FTO or crew for that gun
Alright,
turning,
we got
give us
one
some
person with
experience.
help. 42 seconds till we resolve. You can see we're on double speed, so it's moving quite a bit faster than
You got any
miles per second.
FTOs
But
with us?
Injured on board.
okay,
Grabbing all
so
run.
going back to the hospital, and we have 3 suspects. So we want to send probably
What are the orders?
2
On my way.
vehicles that way. Let's send
Reporting.
that one, that
Understood.
one,
Reporting.
and
10-4.
medical assistance. So that should be enough for
2247
that.
West Monroe.
We are ready. 10-4.
2247 West Monroe.
The large group of individuals that can't find
And I'm going to roll in that direction,
Houston to lot.
just in case. I found that overwhelming police force tends to resolve situations more quickly.
10-4.
Alright, we got the medics on scene treating the injured person.
You
We
got
got
any
a
FTOs
crew
with us?
What are the
requiring
orders?
assistance here.
I copy. Going there.
And we got another unexpected birth.
The large group of individuals that can't
Alright,
find
so now we've got 3 suspects, plenty of officers on hand to lock them up. So we can actually move him
You got any FTOs with us?
over
I
here.
copy. Going there.
Oh, no, no, no.
Reporting. Heading over there.
That's my fault.
10-4.
I picked the wrong
Waiting for
one.
instructions.
Case resolved.
Alright,
Waiting for
so
instructions. Heading over there.
send him back.
We are ready.
Send him back.
Affirmative.
And then
Injured on board.
I'm listening.
one of these officers should just
Heading over there.
Okay. Alright,
I'm
we got another
listening.
incident. And we have an epilepsy attack. So this
Waiting
guy
for
was
orders. Heading
flying
over there.
out, so let's get him rolling. Alright, you notice we haven't gotten any calls yet. I think it's because it's our first level, our first town. So there was a little break. Let us getting used to the dispatch before we have to do that and handle phone calls at the same time. In case you were
We're done
wondering
here.
why we haven't gotten any 911 calls. Alright, another epilepsy.
Reporting. Right away.
Okay, so another seizure. And let's
What are
get
the
him
orders? I copy.
over
Going
that
there.
direction.
10-4.
Alright,
The large group of individuals that can't find our suspect.
and
113, Lieutenant.
set to go.
5 DVO, 10-5 that location.
Alright, and this will be resolved.
2247 West Monroe.
Standing by.
And that's the end of our duty station. So, each one we resolve so we get some positive reputation points. A couple seizures, a couple childbirths, 2 home invasions, which I think we handled rather nicely. Made a profit of 22,833. So, quite the profitable day for us. And we'll move on. We've been promoted to the next city. So let's go ahead and proceed. And I see in the prank call, something that 911 operators deal with a lot, evidently. Another stat you'll see later in was that I think only 1/4 of the calls that come in 911 actually require 911. So about 3/4 of the job is filtering through all the other stuff. So We'll go to Albuquerque here and see what's next. First of all, Albuquerque is a much bigger town than Capolay, so we should expect a difference there. I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's about 200-some thousand. So here we've got a motorcycle police squad, which is great. They can get to a scene quickly, but they cannot be used to transport criminals. So you can, let's say, investigate an accident or whatever with them, but you're not going to send them to lock somebody up, or they may get there first, but you have to send somebody as backup to help them. So we've got another squad car, and we've got the police van rolling 4 officers here. We've got 3 ambulances. We got 2 trucks, and a technical crew. So not too different from what we had in the previous one. They've added, I think, the motorcycle policeman, and that's about it. So let's go ahead and get our deployment set out, and then we'll go from there. All right, so bigger map, lots more ground to cover. Actually, that looks like the setup looks pretty decent, and let's go ahead and start our duty run. All right, what do we have here? We have a large technical job. So let's get our technical truck.
We're ready. 10-4.
And
2247
we have
West.
Waiting for instructions. Heading over there.
assistance.
What are the orders? I
We'll go ahead and
copy.
roll
Going
that
there.
truck there just in case to help them out.
79337 Everett in Top
Drove off the road. We have police officer. We have a suspect.
If there's any FTO or crew,
So
Reporting.
let's go ahead and get
On
him
my way.
handled. All right.
1125, can you go to the radio room?
All right.
You got any FTOs with
So
people?
we have
Got
here
injured. Going to the hospital.
obstacles. So that's where the technical
If
crew
there's
is
any
coming in
FTO or
place.
crew for that gun turning, give us some experience.
Waiting for instructions. On my way.
Okay, so no, he's on the way back
If
to
there's
the
any
hospital.
FTO or crew for that gun turning, give
All
us
left
some
is with
experience.
the officer. All right, so we have a police officer here.
Case resolved.
We're speeding. And
We're ready. I copy.
which
Going
hopefully
there.
shouldn't involve getting someone into custody, but rather handing out a fine. So we'll just send the motorcycle officer out initially, and hopefully we won't need to send him any backup to lock anybody up. You can see how significantly faster the motorcycle officer is. Alright, and we are all on site here.
2247 West
Less than
Monroe.
30 seconds. Alright, we have a medical
Standing by.
here. So
What
let's
are the
get
orders?
this guy.
Sorry, 10-4, thank you.
Alright.
I copy. Going there.
If we have unexpected birth, we have
11652 Sutton.
one suspect,
10-4.
and let's go
Case
ahead
solved.
and send
We're
this
ready.
officer.
Affirmative.
I'd like to save my van if I can
Reporting.
for your
I copy.
larger
Going there.
incidences. But if we need to, we will send it out. Okay, in fact, here, all right, person got beaten by a group of thugs, 4 suspects. So that's
Reporting.
exactly what we're talking
I
about.
copy. Going there. I'm listening.
Got here,
Heading over there.
Sorry, 10-4, thank you.
and let's go
We're
ahead
ready.
and send the
10-4.
motorcycle officers over as well.
Got injured.
We'll
Going to
get
the
there pretty
hospital.
quickly.
707, please locate me to the Union Mobile 79.
All right, new incident. We have wrong way driving.
37 Everett in Top, please.
So
D39 is going to be
his
at 91.
incident
I'll pick up in Top.
will be done in 20 seconds, and then we'll send him over that
1125,
direction.
can you go to the radio room? We got a visual.
Case solved.
Okay, solved.
We're
and
ready. Affirmative.
Go get them.
Dash 16 Craft Avenue.
We could have sent this guy over here who wasn't doing anything, but he's still closer, even with the delay. So,
Sorry, 10-4, thank you.
all right, what do we have here? We have firefighter, large
Suspect in
technical
custody.
job,
Reporting. I
So
copy. Going there.
Reporting.
and we have this guy here. Actually, he's not doing anything. Okay, in hospital, so these
Suspect in
guys.
custody.
Waiting for instructions.
We're done here.
Waiting for instructions.
All right, so
Case.
What are the orders? Heading over
let's
there.
send that one. He's sending too far. I sent the wrong guy.
Waiting for instructions.
Let's
Lade Road.
Yeah,
Heading over there.
Alright.
I'm listening. Understood.
We've got a fire.
If there's any FTO or crew check on
Alright. So
Reporting.
we need fire
Affirmative.
trucks.
Sorry, 10-4, thank you.
And let's go ahead and send this fire
Reporting.
truck.
Heading over there.
56-16 craft.
On my way to the
police
hospital.
incident here.
Sorry, 10-4, thank you.
One suspect.
Reporting. On my way.
Shoplifter, so he's going to go to jail. So we're going to need to send something more than the motorcycle officer. We've got 2 fire trucks en route to that one. We've got one at this one. And looks like he's still got another minute out on that.
Sorry, 10-4, thank you.
If there's any FTO or crew check on turning.
Waiting for orders.
Oh, looks like I was just getting ready to reposition him.
10-3,
Sharp tool
Ready
injury.
for the next
So,
case. What are
he's
the
a little
orders?
closer.
Affirmative.
so
Sorry,
we'll
10-4,
send
thank
him.
you.
Now, how are we doing on the fire over here? Alright, he'll be resolved in
Case
less than a minute.
resolved.
What are the orders?
Alright, technical truck will again move
10-4.
him back to more central location. Oh, we got a fire. Oh, nope, technical job.
What are the
So,
orders? Stand. Affirmative.
good thing we're right on track and ready to go. Alright,
113 Lieutenant.
a cat climbing tree.
16 Craft Avenue.
5 DVO, 10-5, that location.
And let's see here. Okay, we've got 3 medics for one guy, so they'll resolve him pretty quickly.
Standing by.
Done. And the technical crew. Oh, we got a new incident. We have a police incident. Desperate male threatening to blow himself up. So we've got
Waiting for instructions. I
one
copy.
guy,
Going there.
one squad. Alright.
2247.
We're ready.
Get
I copy.
the
Going
motorcycle
there.
officer going this way.
Standing by.
7937 ambulance hospital.
Some people are drinking in public. We got 3 suspects, so let's
We're
send
ready.
them.
10-4.
Sorry, 10-4, thank you. 5 DVO, 10.
And
We're
let's go ahead
10-4.
and send the police out, the motorcycle officer too. Just because he's right there not doing anything else anyway. Alright, now we have car accident. Okay, so
Report.
Case resolved.
he's not doing anything.
Affirmative.
The van's on site, so we'll go ahead and move the motorcycle officer over here.
What are the orders?
And let's send this
10-4.
squad car
Reporting.
here to assist.
You got any
Joe's setting
FTOs
issuing
with PPO
fines.
info?
So he's taken care of. We have an incident. Police.
1125, can you go to the radio
Person
room?
beaten by a group of thugs. We've got 2 suspects.
What are the orders? I copy.
So-
Going there.
Reporting.
That's almost resolved. So let's go ahead and send that out.
Waiting for instructions.
Standing by.
Alright.
Standing by. What are the orders?
And we have another incident which requires gangs are fighting. We got 5 suspects. So let's
What
go
are the
ahead.
orders? I copy.
Load
Going
that
there.
van.
What are the orders?
The
I copy.
motorcycle
Going. I'm listening.
and
Understood.
the ambulance. Alright. We've got
Waiting
2
for
fire
orders.
trucks too close together.
Right away.
Let's move him over there. Alright, let's see how this incident. Well, we got another incident, which is another police who are being sexually abused. Okay, so
What are
we've
the
got-
orders?
what's our situation here? Alright, so we don't need that second officer
Waiting for instructions. Sorry, 10. On my
here,
way.
and let's send them
We're
over
ready.
here.
Affirmative.
113 Lieutenant.
You got any FTOs with PPO
Alright, we've
info?
got
Requesting support. Reporting. I copy. Going there.
6 suspects, so
16 Craft Avenue.
we're under fire, need backup. Got one guy. These guys are all being taken care of. Alright,
Medical heading to hospital. We're under fire. Need backup. Need backup.
113
alright, we've got
Lieutenant.
backup.
Lade Road.
Yeah, I'm leaving Adelaide. That's going to be a
A
90
new incident, we got officers en route.
Ready for the next case. What are the orders?
Alright. And
1125, can you go to the radio room?
they're going to be resolved.
got any,
It's still got
FTOs
46
with
seconds left to go.
Reporting.
6+6.
7937 ambulance hospital.
Alright, I don't know what he's
Reporting.
doing. Let's see.
I copy.
Get
Going
over
there.
13 King 84.
Sorry, 10-4, thank you.
D39
Alright, he's
going to be a
headed that
91.
way.
I'll pick up an
We're ready.
on air. I'm on desk.
Alright.
10-4.
10-4.
Shots fired. Requesting backup.
Reporting.
2247 West
Alright,
Monroe.
no shots
You
fired.
got any FTOs with
So let's
PPO
roll him.
info?
We're under fire. What are the orders?
Oh yeah, I'm on the desk.
10-4.
Alright, sending the motorcycle through.
We are ready.
113, Lieutenant, at 1011 on
What do we got? Where's my medic?
Waiting for orders. Heading over there.
Where's my
Reporting.
medic? Over
I
here.
copy. Going there.
What are the orders?
What are we
I copy.
doing?
Going there.
2247
I
West
messed
Monroe.
that up, but
Sorry, 10-4, thank you.
there's a whole bunch of stuff going on. and-
for that gun turn and give us some experience.
2247 West Monroe.
Requesting air the situation on
Alright.
7 go and going down to straight pace
Alright.
and hold the central much away.
On fire.
Gotta
What
get
do we have
visit and 7 out all
This
the
is a whole bunch of people.
So requesting help 787.
Got injured. Going to
Nice one.
hospital.
Got
Resolve.
injured. Going to the hospital.
Grabbing
so
all
we
runs,
need
just
another
getting out to the base.
26 seconds and they'll be rolled out.
11 on 11652 Sudson.
Requesting emergency medical service. Requesting support. Requesting support.
Oh yeah, I'm on the desk. 10-4.
Alright. Let's send that.
We are ready. I copy. Going there.
Send that
Medical heading to hospital.
You got any
motorcycle
FTOs
officer
with
down the
a
way.
PPO info?
Okay, done some company on Central.
Alright, let's go ahead and
Reporting.
send another medical down this
I
way.
copy. Going there.
Ready for the next case.
Okay.
Alright, we got 015. 707, please locate me.
Medical there to get this guy. Now, I don't know that we have anybody left, or at least at the moment. None. We're coming up on the end of our duty station. So this should be our last call.
Requesting emergency medical service.
2247 West Monroe. Sorry, 10-4, thank you.
Medical transport needed. I know. We're working on it.
On the 779
We're on our way.
73 Houston to lot.
And here we go. Medical will be on scene. Now.
On my way to the hospital.
And that's the end of these again. All these resolves. So yay us. We didn't leave any unresolved. We didn't miss any calls. That'll change, but at least so far for the first two, we're doing okay. And we managed a profit of $49,000. So can't complain about that too loudly. And we've been promoted to the next city. Okay to proceed. Venomous snakes. All right. Broad head, pointed nose, elliptical pupils. Which sounds all well and good, but in the moment, I don't think many people are checking snake heads to see if it's poisonous. You're either going to approach it or you're going to run, with whatever your particular predilections is. You know, for instance, if you're Steve Irwin, you're headed towards the snake. If you're almost everybody else, you're headed the other direction. And we'll worry about the size of the head later. All right. So now we have Chicago. And now Chicago is 2.7 million, which would be city limits because the city itself, including all its suburbs, is significantly larger. But we went from, let's back here, 15,000 at Capolay to, I was mistaken, look, it's 556,000 in Albuquerque. And then we're on to Chicago for 2.7 million. But that's probably going to be longer than what we want to spend on episode 1. So I think we will hold off on doing Chicago until episode 2. In the meantime, I do want to thank you for joining us and hope you enjoyed this episode of playing excuse me, Let's Play Frugal 911 Operator. And if it is helpful to you, or if you think that we should use some of your own hints that you have, then obviously leave us a comment, let us know. Hit that like and subscribe, and we will see you next time. Until then, enjoy.